Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what's up? Saturday morning, July 10th. That chord. David Gilmour is a genius. If you don't know, what's up, y'all? What's up, Daddy Limpo? Daddy Olimpo? If you don't know, that was a Pink Floyd song called Us and Them. And if you read the lyrics, what's up, Alex? If you read the lyrics, you will see that they apply directly to what's happening right now. And it's sad, but it's a great tune. Great song, man. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Morning Coffee Fam for Saturday, July 10th, 2021. Broadcasting live from the Hollywood Hills. What's up, Professional Utonium? Says nice hair dye. Yeah, if you didn't notice, I've dyed my hair bluish. But it's temporary. Looks like some people are starting to show up. It's been a little while. Someone sent me a message. Shout out to Liz. She sent me a message and said, hey dude, it's been 2 months since you streamed. I don't know if that's true. If that is true, man, time really flies. So I wanted to do a quick video on a Saturday while I had the wantingness. What's the right word? The desire. I thought I'm gonna make a YouTube video right now. It's Saturday morning. Who knows how many people are gonna show up? They may be in bed nursing a hangover, or God only knows. Play a little guitar, drink a little coffee. Actually, full disclosure, I'm drinking water in my coffee cup, but I wanted to stay on brand. So where's the camera? There we go. So I'm drinking water out of a coffee cup for you guys. So we can do coffee cheers like that right there, and it all looks legit. Professor says I'm in bed because I worked all week. Hey, nothing wrong with that, man. I'm really bad at sleeping in. It drives people crazy. Especially if you're dating someone, you know, laying in bed. They want to sleep in and snuggle, but you're up at 5 in the morning, like working out, making coffee, and pursuing dreams and goals. They're like, no, just come lay with me here and let's just lay here for an hour or so. It's like, I can't, I'll lose my mind. But I'm getting better at it. I don't want to be a workaholic, but hey, if you're going to be an aholic, might as well be a workaholic instead of heroin-aholic, alcoholic, methamphetamine's aholic. For some reason, the app that I use, just a straight YouTube streaming app, won't let me apply effects. I don't get to put my little cool vintage filter on today, so now we get to see each other as ugly as we really are. Malan, I'm in the market for a guitar. What would you recommend? Well, if you want an acoustic guitar, I would recommend this one that I'm playing right now. It's $199 Yamaha FS 800, and it is the best cheap guitar in the world. I used to talk about this in the previous episodes, and a couple people did buy them, and I've heard good things from their experience. But if you want to, if it depends on your budget, what kind of music you're into, what kind of guitar you want to buy. But if it's an acoustic, I'd buy this 100% of the time. What's up, Sarab? He says, I've been waiting for a morning coffee, man. What's up, Hardfin? He says, cheers. Yeah, it's Saturday. I'm up, moving around. Got some really good early results on a campaign that I relaunched yesterday. It sucked yesterday, but I started it later in the day. And today, when you start a campaign in the morning, it's like magic. Hey, it magically just works. So if you are into the internet marketing thing, usually best to launch a campaign in the morning. But screw all that. Let's see what you guys are doing. Professor says it's about 11:30 a.m. here. Yeah, it's, what is it, 8:30? Los Angeles, California time. So it's 11:35 in New York, and that's one of the strange things when you work digitally. Like I deal with a lot of people who live on the East Coast and in the Midwest, and then I'm in LA, and so they may get a hold of me at 8:30 in the morning, and I don't pick up. I don't want to talk to anyone at 8 o'clock in the morning. I have a general thing. I don't like to talk to people until about afternoon. Like afternoon, I'll pick up the phone. Maybe I'll respond to a text. Maybe if I need to. But if you try to contact me before then and it's not an emergency, it's no offense. It's just like I don't have the enough life energy in me yet to deal with other people. Fingernails are so long I can barely play the guitar. Anyway, had a very relaxed evening last night, and I'm glad I did because I feel fantastic today. One thing that's been helping me out lately is I kind of got bored with my calisthenics stuff that I was doing. And so I got online on YouTube and searched calisthenics workouts, which is just bodyweight workouts. And I found this YouTube channel called That's Good Money. If you've never seen it, go check it out. It's a gang of guys that just hang out in a park every day and work out for hours. And a guy's been out there filming in New York for years, it looks like. And they do push-up and pull-up challenges. They do speed challenges. They do ab workouts. They show you, they talk about what they eat, the whole thing. And some of the personalities are really great. Excuse moi. Some of the personalities are really great. And every day that I need to work out, which I'm working out every other day now, if I need to get myself going, I just turn on their YouTube channel for 10 minutes, and all of a sudden I start feeling like, all right, let's go, because they're cheering each other on and screaming at each other and doing all this kind of stuff. Great YouTube channel. If you never heard of it, check it out. It's called That's Good Money. Professor says, I'm in the Caribbean. Or how do you say it? Caribbean or Caribbean? Don't ask me. Malan, what music are you currently listening to? Well, as far as like the 80% of it probably is classic rock right now. Old stuff. Pink Floyd, Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, Leonard Skinner. But then I also have my other type of music listening to stuff. I listen to gangster rap all the time. 50 Cent, The Game, Dr. Dre, all that kind of stuff. I've been enjoying this younger guy named Kasky. He has a song on YouTube called Martial Law, and I believe it came out during the lockdowns, and it has one of the best hooks I've ever heard in my life. If you want to check it out, just look up Kasky, Martial Law, and he has a bunch of some really good stuff. He just put out a new album called Fine Art that's pretty good. I gave it a listen to from start to finish, and when you listen to it start to finish, especially if you read the lyrics, you can you get a better understanding of where the artist is coming from. So when I really want to try to understand an artist, I listen to the album from start to finish, reading the lyrics. Otherwise, you're just kind of entertaining yourself. Nothing wrong with that. That was the guitar solo from Oklahoma Weather on my latest album called Cowboy in the Sunshine. I started playing it yesterday, and the solo, I hadn't played it since I recorded it, but it came back to me. Pretty fun. But yeah, what else have I been listening to? Enya. I always listen to Enya off and on throughout my whole life, which is a fascinating story, man. I did some reading on her recently, and she has sold more albums than, I think she's like the third highest selling music person of all time. And this woman who does the band or the music called Enya. And she is a loner. Lives in a castle in somewhere. I believe Bono is her neighbor from U2. She bought a castle that was dilapidated and run down with an amazing history. And she has made, so much money, it's unbelievable. And she lives in this castle and never goes anywhere. They said she doesn't really have a lot of friends, doesn't really talk to her family that much. She has 2 songwriters that she works with her whole career, and that's about it. She never plays shows. She's been around like 40 years at this point, 30 years, maybe 30 years. Rarely ever plays a show, and she's one of the only artists in history that's been able to get away with that and still be one of the top most dominating selling artists in history. Really interesting. I've read this whole article about her and watched some interviews, and if you know anything about Enya's music, sometimes you're not really paying attention to the lyrics a lot. Sometimes you can't tell what she's saying. It just sounds beautiful. It's like this, what's the word, like heavenly chorus of voices, which I found out she does all of the voices herself. It's insane. And she makes up her own languages to sing in. She said it started off as just kind of cool sounding words that were just gibberish, but then she wanted these sounds to have meaning, so she created a language, and she sings in English, in a couple of different actual languages, and then she sings in her made-up language, and she also sings in the J.R.R. Tolkien language from the Hobbit books. She mixes all those together into this. It's unbelievable, and she's been going forever. Just a really, really, really unique artist. If you're looking for something to vibe to and just chill, Like for me, her music is perfect for the evening. Just put it on, open the windows, let the breeze blow in, and this music will just kind of take you away on a magic carpet ride. If you have any interest in hearing about that, you can Google Enya Introvert Castle, and you'll see it. What's up, Bolo? Bolo's in the house, says howdy with coffee mugs. Mickey Solo's here. Have you heard about him with Vilvallo? I think his lyrics are good, but sadly he walked away from the mainstream music, it seems. I've heard the name him, but I don't know. I couldn't even tell you what he looks like or what he sounds like. I did see recently that one of my favorite guys, a guy named Angelo De Augustine, who I found as just a local guy playing in LA. A few years later, he signed a deal with Sufjan Stevens' label, and he's put out 1 or 2 albums, and he just put out another one. It's him and Sufjan doing some music. I haven't checked it out yet, but he's got a voice of an angel. If you've never heard of him, his name is Angelo De Augustine. And he has it's super high, like super pretty, whispered, soft. It's like, but it's one of the most beautiful, haunting voices I've ever heard in my life. Angelo De Augustine. What's up, August? Speaking of August T, you could be Angelo De August T. Not much else has been happening. I've been doing my own thing for, I guess it's been, I can't believe it. Has it really been 2 months since we've streamed here? I swear time flies, man. What's up, Ahmed? We'll make it a quick one today. I just really wanted to kind of reach out and say hello. Oh my God, it's already been 17 minutes. I thought we were at like 7 minutes. You should listen to Funeral of Hearts by him. Okay, great title. That's right up my alley. Funeral of Hearts. I remember when I was 18, I moved to Dallas, Texas, and there was this great rock band. One of the best I've ever, probably the best rock band I've ever known personally. Their name was July Alley, and they had a big bidding war to sign. All the labels had a bidding war. They signed with one of the majors, huge ones. Did the big album, flew to LA, did the big album, and the album never came out. It ended up being shelved, and they disappeared into obscurity. But I remember one of their songs was called Suicide Love Pact, and once I saw that title, I was like, I gotta hear this. I love those kind of super depressing, crazy sounding, heavy duty song titles. Then if the song matches, which theirs did, it's great. I've always had a thing for like really sad music, really dark, sad music. But I also like Judas Priest. All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. We're at the 20-minute mark, and I'm going to wrap it up and go, and we'll do it again soon. I promise you this. It won't be 2 months before we do it again. It's weird. When I'm in a rhythm, I'll do it every day. You know, when you get out of rhythm, every day that goes by, it gets a little harder to turn the camera on or, you know, go to the gym or whatever you're trying to stick with. And after like a week of not streaming or doing whatever you're trying to do, you kind of forget how to do it. Like, how did I even do that? What the hell did I talk about? I have no idea. Then you just get back on the horse and all of a sudden it comes right back to you. And And I go, oh yeah, I used to never talk about anything really. Just play guitar and talk smack with some friends from all over the world. And all these videos are backed up on Odyssey as well. The censorship online has been very disappointing lately, and you know, I don't really get into much controversial stuff here, but the people that do, I just saw, I think his name is Brett Weinstein, was being censored and demonetized so much on, he's an evolutionary biologist who has like incredibly intelligent people, scientists, doctors on, and because he spoke about the wrong subject, YouTube demonetized him, and I believe he moved to Odyssey now. So it's interesting to see that the death of social media is going to be censorship. The death of these big tech companies is censorship. I see the end, the beginning of the end. And whoever can pop up and establish a good user base and not be biased and not censor in any way, shape, or form. No one should be censored, in my opinion. And if someone builds that platform, and there are a few being built and that are already built now, they will win. I wrote a blog post about it on my website and said that if you want, for the first time in a decade or more, there is a hole. The door is open to create a social media company that could compete with Twitter, Facebook, and all these people, Google. It's never been an opportunity before, but now there's an opportunity because they have failed. And to be honest, you know, YouTube has become cable television. Everything's run by the advertisers. If the content's not advertiser friendly, you get demonetized, and you know, what's the point? And so now YouTubers will censor themselves just the same way that TV stations do, with the shows they can and can't show, or the scripts that can be approved or not be approved because the advertisers won't like it. So in a weird way, social media is over. Long live social media. And on that note, I will see all you kids next time. We'll do a quick coffee cheers on the way out with the official coffee mug of the Morning Coffee family. Kaboom! Nothing like some slurping sounds. Have a great weekend. Tonight is the Conor McGregor-Dustin Poirier fight. I don't know who's going to win that. I have a rule, ever since Francis Ngannou got beat down by Stipe Miocic the first time, and then he won the second time. The first time he showed up with different colored hair and he was wearing an expensive suit and Gucci glasses and all this stuff, and he just got beat down. The second time he came in wearing sweatpants with no fancy colors in his hair, no fancy sunglasses. He came in wearing sweats. And he won that second fight because, in my opinion, it could have been that he wasn't trying to be a superstar anymore and he got focused on training. It made me really start to put that filter on every fight that I see. And so that filter is whoever shows up with the least expensive clothing on and the least grandstanding and everything, probably going to win. They've probably been more focused on the fight. So using that filter and that algorithm, Dustin Poirier is going to win the fight. But it's Conor McGregor. And if he can do what he used to do, he's near unbeatable. But we shall see. So my filter says Dustin Poirier is going to win. My heart hopes Conor McGregor wins and that he goes back and wins 2 more belts and all that, who knows. But at the end of the day, if I knew which was going to happen, I would bet $20 billion on it and make all the money in the world. But you never know. And that's the beauty of life. You never know. So everybody have a great day. Fight tonight. Then do whatever you want. Be kind to the animals in your backyard. because animals are people too. And on that note, my friends, Mickey Solo, Sarab, Bolo, Professor, August, everybody. Alex Green, I didn't see you slip in there, dude. Ahmed, Sarab. I think it was Ahmed that told me on Instagram. He said, morning coffee family on Monday. And I saw it, and I thought I'll just do it today. So you guys take care. 25 minutes in. I'm your pal, Malan Darras. And I'm out of here. See you in the future. Later, man.